I sit down. Knows I'm here to forget you, but you're still around. And every empty glass and every song it plays, whiskey won't forget you no matter how much I pay. Been coming here since June, it's October now. Still can't find the bottom where you're not allowed. They say time heals everything, but the clock's moving slow. And this whiskey just reminds me of what I already know. Whiskey won't forget what I'm trying to erase. Your smile, your touch, the way you'd say my name. Whiskey won't forget no matter how much I drink. You're burned into my memory. You're all I think about when the lights go down and the band goes home. Whiskey won't forget I'm still alone. Try switching to beer, tried drinking at home, try staying sober, but that hurt worse than this bottle of Patron. At least when I'm here, I'm surrounded by strangers who don't know our story, who don't ask about the danger of drinking like this, or living like I'm dead. Whiskey understands what goes on in my head. This amber colored friend is all I got left since you walked out and took my will to fight. Whiskey won't forget the promises we made, the wedding we were planning, the future we delayed. Whiskey won't forget no matter how hard I try. You're there at the bottom of every goodbye that I tell myself I'm moving on. Whiskey won't forget you're gone. Maybe I should call you, tell you how I feel, but I know you moved on. I know this ain't real, this hope that lives inside this glass. Whiskey can't bring back the past. Whiskey won't forget, but maybe I can learn to drink to your memory without the burn of wishing you were here and needing you back. Whiskey won't forget, but I'll find my path through this darkness, through this pain. One day whiskey won't forget your name, but I'll be okay with that. Yeah, whiskey won't forget, but I'll learn to live with it. I'll learn to live with it.
Late nights on these worn out roads, mama's prayers in my rear view, whiskey promises and tattooed oaths. I'm learning how to see the truth. I ain't perfect, but I'm breathing. I'm still standing on, sign my name in bad decision. Caught it in the stone. The devil didn't come with horns and fight like they said. He came disguised as good times, and a voice inside my head saying one more won't hurt you, one more can't be wrong, but one more turn to 10 more, and 10 more turn too long. Now I'm standing at the crossroads, counting up the cost of every soul I borrowed when I thought that I was lost. The devil's debt comes due when you least expect, with interest on the lies and the pain and the regret. I'm adding up the damage, reading through the fine print on a contract that I signed in permanent ink. Oh, the devil's dead and he's come to collect every broken promise, every soul I wrecked. I'm paying what I borrowed when I traded life for dark. The devil's dead is calling and he's got me by the heart. Yeah, I dance with the darkness, now the music stopped. The devil's dead is more than everything I got. I'm bankrupt in my soul, empty in my chest, just a man who owes the devil.
started small little lies that I told myself at night, that I could quit whenever, that I still knew wrong from right. But the devil's in the details, and the details got redeemed. Now I'm drowning in the interest, and now I'm losing sleep. Every bridge I burned, every heart I broke, every promise to my kids that went up in smoke. It's all written in a ledger that I can't erase, and the devil's at my door with a smile on his face. He says, remember when you needed me, remember what you said. You give anything for comfort when you couldn't face your head. Well, now it's time to pay up, time to settle what you owe. And I'm reaching in my pockets, but there's nowhere left to go. I'm spiritually bankrupt, emotionally broke, living on borrowed time like it's some kind of joke. The devil's dead keeps growing every breath I take, compounding all the damage from every choice I make. I'm trying to find redemption, but the numbers don't add up. When you owe the devil everything, grace ain't enough. Grace ain't enough. All the devil's dead, and he's come to collect every broken promise, every soul I wrecked. I'm paying what I borrowed when I traded life for dark. The devil's dead is calling, and he's got me by the heart. Yeah, I dance with the darkness, now the music stopped. The devil's dead is more than everything I've got. I'm bankrupt in my soul, empty in my chest, just a man who owes. The devil's dead. But wait, I heard a whisper in the darkness of my room, a voice that sounded different than the devil and his doom. It said, son, I paid your debt on the cross 2,000 years ago. The devil's just a liar, and he wants to steal your hope. You don't owe him nothing that I didn't already give. My blood covered your contract, now I'm teaching you to live. The devil's debt is canceled, the slate is wiped clean. You just gotta believe in grace you never see. Light on the devil's debt, it's been paid in full by a man who wore thorns like a crown on Calvary's hill. I'm free from what I borrowed when I traded life for dark. The devil lost his grip on me, Christ has got my heart. Yeah, I dance with the darkness, but the sun brought the dawn. The devil's debt is canceled, the chains are gone. I'm wealthy in my soul, healing in my chest, just a man who's free from the devil's dead. To everyone who's drowning in the deals they've made, there's a grace that's bigger than the price you think you paid. The devil wants you broken, wants you thinking that you're done, but the debt's already covered by the Father and the Son. Late nights on these worn out roads, mama's prayers in my rear view, whiskey promises and tattooed oaths. I'm learning how to see the truth. I ain't perfect, but I'm breathing enough to standing on myself. And bottles on the table where my Bible used to sit on the shelf. Mama always told me that the devil drinks alone, but I've been pouring doubles trying to find my way back home. Every shot's a prayer I never learned to say. Every burn's a memory I'm trying to wash away. I'm baptized in bourbon, confessing to the glass, asking God for mercy while I'm drowning in my past. I got whiskey and wounds and them both running deep, trading liquid salvation for another night I won't sleep. I'm chasing redemption at the bottom of the proof, but all I ever find is whiskey and wounds and the truth. Yeah, whiskey and wounds, they're the only friends I know. One makes me numb, one makes me whole. I'm somewhere between heaven and the barroom's tomb, just a broken man with his whiskey and wounds. Started when I was 17, pain I couldn't name. Lost my brother to the needle, lost myself to the shame. Tried to pray it away, but the silence got too loud, so I found a different church in the bottom shelf crowd. Now I'm standing in his shoes, drowning in my tears. I'm wearing daddy's shoes and they fit me just fine, following his footprints one step at a time. I'm becoming what I hated, what I swore I'd rise above. In these daddy shoes that I'm terrified of love. Yeah, I see him in the mirror every morning when I wake. In these daddy shoes, making the same mistakes. I'm walking down the same roads that led him astray. In daddy shoes, I'm losing my way. But wait, I still got time to take these shoes off. I still got choice, I still got voice, I still got love. Just cause they fit don't mean I gotta wear them every day. Just cause he walks the path don't mean it's the only way. I can honor where I came from with becoming what he was. I can break the cycle with the power of because I love my kids more than I love my pain. Because I can be the father who decides to change. These shoes might fit, but I don't have to walk his road. I can blaze a different trail, carry a different load. I'm taking off daddy's shoes, they don't fit anymore. Not the man I'm choosing, not the path I'm walking toward. I'm learning from his mistakes, not repeating what he's done. No more daddy's shoes, I'm becoming my own son. Yeah, I see him in the mirror, but I'm making different choices. Took off daddy's shoes, found my own voices. I'm walking down new roads that lead a better way. Left daddy's shoe behind, starting today. To my kids when they're older and they're looking at my shoes, I hope they see a man who chose a different truth, who broke the chains, who changed his name, who refused to let history repeat the same. These are my shoes now, and they'll lead us somewhere new, where the cycle finally breaks and healing breaks through. This old truck's been with me longer than anyone else. 300,000 miles of running from myself. The engine rattles like my lungs when I try to breathe, and the rust is spreading like the regret inside of me. Parked under a bridge while the rain comes down, watching the water wash the dirt from this forgotten town. Every raindrop sounds like a second chance hitting the ground. Every thunderclap sounds like the anger I've been drowning out. I'm tired of living in this metal shell on wheels, but I'm more afraid of stopping than of how it feels. I'm rust and rain, I'm falling apart slow, corroding from the inside but still won't let go. The storm keeps coming and I keep holding on to this broken down life and this worn out song. I'm rust and rain, withered and torn, but storms don't last forever and neither does the warmth. Got a letter from my daughter that I haven't opened yet. It's been sitting on the dashboard for about 3 months, I bet. I know what it says without having to read. Another birthday missed, another promise I didn't keep. She stopped calling me daddy about 5 years ago. Now I'm just a stranger with her last name and some old photos. How do you apologize for a lifetime of absence? How do you rebuild a bridge you burned with your own hands? The rain keeps falling but it can't wash away the years I threw away while I was getting in my own way. I'm rust and rain, I'm falling apart slow, corroding from the inside but still won't let go. The storm keeps coming and I keep holding on to this broken down life and this worn out song. I'm rust and rain, withered and torn, the storms don't last forever and neither does the warmth. They say rust never sleeps and rain always comes, but they also say the sun breaks through when the storm is done. I've been waiting in the dark for so damn long. Maybe it's time I drive toward the light instead of from. I opened the letter and my hands were shaking. She wrote, Dad, I'm getting married and I like you there. Said she knows I'm broken, knows I made mistakes, but she still wants her father to walk her down the aisle someday. And something in my chest that I thought was dead cracked open like a seed that's been waiting to be fed. I'm rust and rain, but maybe I can change. Maybe it's not too late to rearrange. The storm is passing and I can't see the dawn. This broken down man might fix what went wrong. I'm rust and rain, but rust can be removed, and rain makes things grow. I found your picture in my truck bed this morning, faded from the sun like your memories wanted. That I ain't over you no matter what I say. Been 3 years running, but it feels like yesterday when you told me you were leaving, headed California way. Said you needed bigger dreams than the small town could pay. I should've fought harder, should've made you stay, but I let you go like I didn't have a say. Now you're gone like summer when September rolls around. Gone like the last call echo in a bar across town. I'm still here holding on to what we used to be. You're gone like summer, but you're still all over me. Every sunset, every song on the radio. You're gone like summer, but you never really go. Verse 2. Saw your mama at the Piggly Wiggly last week. She said you're doing good out there, didn't ask about me. I wanted to tell her that I'm happy for you, but all that came out was that's good, that's real good news. Drove by your old house, new family living there. It's like you never existed except in my prayers. I've been dating other girls, but they don't feel right, cause they ain't you under these Tennessee lights. You're gone like summer when the cold starts creeping in. Gone like my chances of ever seeing you again. I'm still here drowning in what used to be. You're gone like summer, but you're still all over me. Every back road, every place we used to go. You're gone like summer, but you never really go. Bridges, maybe in another life we got it right. Maybe in another timeline you're still mine tonight. But in this one I'm just a ghost of who I was when I was yours and you were everything I loved. Funny, gone like summer, like the best days of my life. Gone like the future where you were gonna be my wife. I'm still here wondering what I could have been if you were still here, if I could start again. You're gone like summer, burning memories in my mind. Gone like summer, but you're frozen here in time.
Late nights on these worn out roads, mama's prayers in my rear view, whiskey promises and tattooed oaths. I'm learning how to see the truth. I ain't perfect, but I'm breathing. I'm still standing on my skin, on the gutter with the needle and the broken glass and despair. That's when I saw her, homeless woman with a shopping cart. She said, son, you dying out here or you ready for a brand new start? I thought I was hallucinating, thought my mind was playing tricks, but she helped me to my feet at 2 a.m. on that October 6th. Sometimes angels show up in the places you never expect, in the alleys and the gutters with the broken and the red. They don't come with halos shining the wings of white. They come looking just like us in the middle of the night. There's angels in the alley where the lost souls go, where the city's forgotten and nobody knows. There's miracles happening in the darkest place. Angels in the alley handing out grace. Yeah, they're walking among us in disguise. These angels in the alley with compassionate eyes, saving the ones that the world left behind. Angels in the alley, one soul at a time.
She took me to a shelter, got me cleaned up, got me fed. Found me a counselor, found me a meeting, found me a bed. For 30 days she checked on me, made sure I didn't run. Back to the alley where I've been dying, back to the needle and the gun. She said I was you 10 years ago, face down in my pain. But somebody helped me up and showed me grace can break the chain. Now I'm paying it forward to everyone I meet who's giving up on living on these unforgiving streets. I've been clean out for 3 years, got my life back on track. Got my kids back, got my wife back, got my soul back. And every Friday night I walk that same alley where I fell, looking for the ones who were living in the personal hell. I carry water and sandwiches and sometimes just a word that somebody cares about them, even when it seems absurd. Cause I'm an angel in the alley now, just like she was for me, passing on the grace that finally set me free. We're angels in the alley, and we're everywhere. In the places that are broken, we're the answer to a prayer. We might not look like much, but we're the hands and feet of a God who never gives up on the ones out on the street. There's angels in the alley where the lost souls go, where the city's forgotten and nobody knows. There's miracles happening in the darkest place. Angels in the alley handing out grace. Yeah, they're walking among us in disguise. These angels in the alley with compassionate eyes, saving the ones that the world left behind. Angels in the alley, one soul at a time. To everyone who thinks they're too far gone, that they've burned too many bridges, been broken too long. There's an angel in the alley with your name on their lips, who's been praying for the moment that your desperation hits that point where you're ready to receive the help you need. They're waiting in the shadows, they're planting mercy seeds. Don't give up in that alley, don't think you're alone. The angels are coming to bring you home. There's angels in the alley, and I know cause I've seen how they pull me from the darkness and they wash me clean. There's miracles happening in the darkest place. Angels in the alley living proof of grace. Yeah, they're walking among us, saving lives. These angels in the alley keeping hope alive, rescuing the ones that the world left behind. Angels in the alley, your turn and mine.